The next talk is by Vaidya Mishra, Healing from Sutra to Science, the Principles and Applications.
I am going to talk about this main topic, HerbDrug Interaction, and how to take care of this problem with the Sutra to Science approach. What is Sutra? Sutra, in one sentence, is the wisdom from Vedic science, originated from the Vedic science, which is based on Siddhantas. And then what is Siddhanta? Siddhanta is a ultimately proven truth, not 80% true or 99% to 100% truth is Siddhanta, the principle. Siddha Antah Yastu means which has the proven truth at the end. That's why the sutras, when you know these sutras about the food, about the herb, about the diagnosis, about the pulse, you cannot be wrong. That's what the sutra is. Next. What is happening nowadays? Lot of scientific researches are going on Ayurvedic principle, Ayurvedic herbs, Ayurvedic spices. Lot of researches are going on. But not all of them is 100% right. Like when you hear that very famous TV anchor doctor says, if you want to lose weight, drink coffee, or you have a green coffee bean, you have that and then you lose the weight no matter what. It is true, but it is half true. He's not checking the sutra, because sutras are giving you Satya Sampurna Gyan, a pure knowledge, true knowledge, and complete knowledge. The half knowledge, even it is true, if it is not complete, it is worse than a lie. That's why another slogan of my lineage, what my father taught me, knowledge has to be true and complete. That's why whenever you read any scientific paper on herbs or spices or food, always try to use your inner wisdom. What's going on there? Somebody has done this research for the commercial benefit, just twisted little here and there, half truth, half lie, don't tell, don't ask, those kind of thing. Be careful while you are reading the research papers. The topic is herb-drug interaction. What is herb-drug interaction? 10 years ago, when I started my transdermal products, I taught my students, like just now I was talking to Dr. Beach that this topic is this HerbDrug Interaction is going to swallow Ayurveda. He reminded me that I'm talking about this since last 10 years at least. What is happening? Why it is more relevant to discuss today than 10 years ago? A lot of people are on medication. A lot of people are on medication. More and more people are becoming either cholesterol or diabetes, or people are on blood thinners, anti-stress medicine. And all those medicines are Kali Yuga medicine, and when you live in a Kali Yuga, cannot follow laws of nature. You need those medicines. What to do? And then there is a huge list on a website that every spices, every herb, either whatever kind of action they have, there is interaction going on there. Nowadays, this became a trend. If you are sick, going to any MD, they will tell you, do not take any herb. And nowadays, they say, do not take any strong spices. That's it. And they have all they don't do their own homework, but they know that there is a HerbDrug interaction, so they say, stop everything. Don't do it, as if they are going to kill you. So there is some fiction and some reality also. There is such thing, HerbDrug interaction. But sometimes you have to be careful and you have to know some knowledge from sutras. It does not mean that you have to read the sutras or learn Sanskrit. No, you don't have to do it. If you want to do it, that's great. But see the source of the knowledge. Whoever is talking about Ayurveda, ask him from where you are talking. Just you generated something? Just you created your own theory? Or your talk, your writing has roots in the sutras, roots in the shastras. If they don't give you that, they are not true. That's it. So that's why this is demand of time to know about this common herb-drug interaction, food-drug interaction. You are practicing medicine or not, or practicing Ayurveda or not. But you have to know this for you, for your family, how to manage this. When your doctor says, do not take, a lot of time they say, no turmeric. Even the most precious spice, which you heard Dr. Sharma yesterday, which is my favorite spice, they will tell you, do not do it. Do not do it. They want you to be deprived of the turmeric. So your liver is having more junk, and then you go more and more medication. So, next. See, this is the two basic herb-drug interaction. Synergy and antagonism. See this synergy. Synergy means whenever, suppose you are having blood thinner and you are having turmeric and ginger and even garlic, they are also thinning the blood. And you are already on blood thinner. So, based on this synergistic principle of herb-drug interaction, your doctor will tell you, do not do anything which is thinning your blood. Then, what to do? Tell them, try to find some open-minded MD whose mind is open to hear. So based on the sutra, what we know? Yes, turmeric is blood thinner because, you have to keep your blood thin enough to circulate. For that, you don't want blood thickener, you need something. You need to have your liver more powerful, more intelligent, so the normal level of thickness and thinness is maintained. That's why the turmeric and ginger is doing. But something happened, and you have to be on blood thinner because blood is getting thicker. Number one, they will not go into detail why your blood is thickening. That's what the SV Ayurveda comes in the picture. Liver has to be intelligent enough. So liver is producing perfect blood, which is neither too thick or too thin. And turmeric does it. Turmeric supports the liver. Ginger thins the blood, helps through the absorption. So, instead of going into blood thinner and have risk of hemorrhage, if you Google search the side effect of blood thinner, what first things pops up? Lawsuit. Basically, I was doing a lot of research. When I say side effect of blood thinner, the first line popped up, lawsuit against the doctors and the hospitals for the death from the blood thinner. Scary. But they use it all the time. And they have insurance, who cares? But the life cannot get back, So, this synergistic effect is not a bad thing. Synergistic effect, a good thing. But what you have to do, you have to convince your doctor. Say, instead of having your blood thinner, can I use turmeric? Can I use ginger little extra? They will hesitate because scientifically, this is also science. We know the knowledge from the Sutra that turmeric is supporting the liver, but scientific researches are there which says that it's a blood thinning agent. And due to avoid the synergistic HerbDrug interaction, they will tell you, do not do anything which is any food, any spices, which is thinning your blood. Your plea should be, sir, this is science. I do not want to be in blood thinner. The allopathic blood thinner. Why don't I'm starting the little ginger and turmeric in my food, and you test my blood, how my blood is doing, and gradually reduce your blood thinner and take it off if I don't need it. And it works. I'm telling you, it works. Then they will give you more plea. No, I cannot take that risk. I don't have any parameter for it, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of open-minded MDs, they understand it. They know it. If they have to do blood thinner, they get scared because of the side effect, like a hemorrhage, internal hemorrhage. Then you should say, sir, I have an idea. What? Spinach has a lot of vitamin K, charred kale, all those leafy greens, a lot of vitamin K, and they are thickening the blood. So if I cook spinach, charred kale with ginger and turmeric, so I will get the benefit of the turmeric and ginger, and the spinach is a blood thickener, vitamin K is there, so they will balance each other. It sounds, because all science, you are talking science based on the sutras. They say, sounds a good idea if he's open-minded, if he has mind to think, if he has time to think, sorry to say. Then they will say, this sounds good. Try to do that, because see, having turmeric in your diet, it is not just thinning the blood. It does. You saw yesterday Dr. Sharma's like a slide was full of the effect. Means anything you imagine, the answer is there, because what it does, it reestablishes the intelligence of the liver. Liver has 5 burners and it reestablishes the intelligence of the liver. Then your blood will be so normal. You don't need blood thinner. But you have to talk to your doctor. But this knowledge will give you idea because you are talking science. You are talking science. A lot of time, what happens, they say do not do spinach because that is antagonistic, because it has vitamin K. And vitamin K is thickening the blood. Then you say, sir, why don't I know spinach has vitamin K and I know spinach is blood thickener, but I don't have to worry about it because I'm adding ginger and turmeric. It's not easy for them to digest these things, but you have to train them. That's why we are talking about all. I'm giving you just few examples. Same thing happens. If somebody has hyperglycemia or diabetes, type 2 diabetes, early diabetes, so many of my client and my doctor's clients gone better adding Gymnema, Indian quinoa, cinnamon, fenugreek, good diet. What they will say? If you are on anti-diabetic medicine, metformin or, even insulin, do not do these things. Same thing. Synergistic herb-drug interaction. Do not do Gymnema, do not do cinnamon, do not do Indian quinoa because, and they have a point, that I'm giving you insulin, I'm giving you metformin, and if you do Gymnema, that will also lower the blood sugar, you will go into hypoglycemia. But what you should say, based on Sutra and their own science, sir, I do not want on your medication for a long time, and these are herbal teas and diet, this is not medicine, so we will start adding these things to my diet, and slowly, you reduce the dose of insulin, you reduce the dose of metformin, and then maybe I will not need it. Again, if your doctor is open-minded, it's a good idea. So I don't care about this synergistic herb-drug interaction, and a lot of them are there. Like when your body, because all these herbs are supporting your body, they are not like by hook and crook suppressing your blood sugar. No, they are supporting your body, they are supporting your brain, they are supporting your intelligence of the body, and then this synergistic thing can happen even with the transdermals. Can I get some tulsi tea? Even with the transdermals. Or another thing, I make these drops, transmucosal, because that's what we want to do. If somebody has any problem, we want their body to take care of that. And then when they will be better and they are on medication, then it will be going bad. That's why the synergistic, you have to find things for your problem which has the ability to support your body, support your liver, support your brain, so that you don't need medication. But you have to, another point is this, like if somebody has problem, like I gave you the blood thinning example, they should avoid too much of spinach, or just spinach salad, or just spinach cooked without turmeric and ginger. You have to, because blood thinner will not work otherwise. So a lot of things are like that. The first time in my life, I experienced the herb-drug interaction when I was working for MAPI. I made Elim Talks, one product. And somebody was on Coumadin. Those days, Coumadin was very popular as a blood thinner. Somebody was on Coumadin, and that was not working. Because whenever you are giving oral herbs, tablet or decoction, oral herb, whenever they go to the next, the liver one, go back, yeah? Whenever they go to the digestive system, then liver, then colon, because they are a detoxifying herb, any allopathic medicine they see as an enemy of the body, as a toxin, and they eliminate them. That's it. So particularly whenever you are putting anybody on the detox herb, you have to be really careful, really careful. Person is on chemotherapy or person is on any medication, the detox herb like neem or even guruchi or even mangista, they will just wipe them out. Then what to do? Like guruchi or mangista has other properties too. They are supporting the immune system, making the gaps all intelligent, so many things. That's why what I do to avoid interaction from the detox herb with any medication, because where interaction is happening of those things, mainly on his stomach, they alter the enzymatic, they alter the enzymatic, the allopathic medicine, they disturb the enzymatic equation, and our herb is trying to reestablish them. Fight in the stomach, big fight. Then in the liver, because liver, if you're putting anybody in any detox, the liver becomes smarter, and then liver is recognizing this medication as a toxin, and then liver doesn't allow them to go anywhere like a customs. And then next they go to the colon, and then if you are making your colon smarter by giving oral tablet, oral Ayurvedic tablet or any herb, you are putting them on a, like to remove the constipation or something, then they make colon more smart, then the allopathic drug cannot go inside of the body, no absorption. See, lot of time, herb-drug interaction happens in the kidney. If the colon is not smart, liver is not smart, and both herb and drug is crossing these barriers, going to the blood, and then when blood goes to the kidney, the big fight can happen there. Toxins, drug, and the herb. Because kidney is filtering the toxins. This is a final filtration mechanism. Big problem can happen. Also, I remember once Dr. Marian Talbam called. She has a great success, great success in treating liver problem, hepatitis C and all, great success. So one of her patients, she was giving Bhumi Amla. There is a very famous herb for the liver, Bhumi Amla. My lineage uses that a lot. Phyllanthus neruri or Phyllanthus amaris. She was giving her Bhumi Amla. We give to everybody if somebody has liver problem in a drop form, transmucosal. We'll talk about that. Not crude Bhumi Amla, in a drop form. But the synergistic effect or the effect of Bhumi Amla is there, making the liver more intelligent. It's there. That's why, see, formulation, the Bhumi Amla is detoxifying the liver, making liver more intelligent so that liver is not holding any toxins. So liver is start leaching out toxins and it gives load to the kidney. That's why the tradition, the lineage comes. Whenever I make any detox formula, even in drops, always I add coriander there. Coriander seed, because coriander helps you. You heard Melina. Coriander is helping to clean the blood by eliminating the toxins. And always I trained my practitioner that whenever you are detoxifying liver, you must give another drop called Punarnava. Punarnava, which is making the kidney's intelligence. It is increasing the intelligence of the kidney so that whenever liver is eliminating any toxin, just by increasing the intelligence. There are two ways of detox. One is torture the liver, pull out the toxin by hook or by crook. And one is just awake the intelligence of the liver. And then what will happen? Then liver will know how much to detoxify, when to detoxify. Because you are not squeezing the toxin. You are not torturing the liver. You might have heard about liver flush. My God, whenever people are doing liver flush by crazy stuff, I don't want to take them. I don't know how to handle that. Because they squeeze the toxin, and those toxins are going to the either colon or blood or kidneys. Big problem. That's why when you use these drops or transdermal cream with Punarnava or Bhumi Amla supports the intelligence of the liver and Punarnava supports the intelligence of the kidney. Then what happens? We are doing the same thing. We are detoxifying liver, and when toxin goes to the blood, liver gets the Punarnava. Kidney gets the Punarnava. So kidney is awakened enough to just handle that toxin. So no problem there. No problem. No detox reaction. No fatigue. No dry mouth. No nightmares. No emotional problem. And that is the strength of our practitioner. So go back to Dr. Talwam's phone call. She says, this patient of mine went online and read all about the Bhumi Amla, Phyllanthus neruri, and she is calling me that my kidney is going to get damaged because the side effect is mentioned in online is kidney damage from Bhumi Amla. I told you, yes, it is possible. If you give the patient crude Bhumi Amla in a tablet form or in a herbal tea without coriander and without adding Punarnava, it is going to damage kidney. But we are having more safety. We are not giving crude herb. We are giving just the prabhava of the herb through transdermal in the drops along with coriander, and we are adding prabhava, the vibrational intelligence of Punarnava as drop, as a transmucosal absorption. So there is no fighting going on, and whatever due to synergistic effect, whatever toxin liver is detoxifying, it is going to the blood, and then Punarnava is also awakening the kidneys, so there is no problem there. No problem, zero problem. Although that patient was getting better, see how it works. Although that patient was getting better, her blood tests were reporting better. But this Google search created this WebMed or whatever, created a doubt. But when you explain this way, because this is a truth, because there is a research on Punarnava also that it supports the kidney big time. You know the Sutra, but research is also there, science is also there. This kind of thing comes all the time to our practitioner because they know what to do, what to say. It's not easy, but truth has a lot of power, and research is there on both plants. So this is the lot of time people are having kidney problem. Lot of time people are having kidney problems, and they come to us. We don't give them any herbs, crude herbs. We give them the transmucosal absorption based. The principle of the drops is transmucosal. So next. See, this transdermal and transmucosal, there are two kind of delivery system. It is becoming very famous nowadays, very famous even in the modern medicine. They are making now blood pressure medicine in transdermal patch, pain medication in transdermal patch, and transmucosal, like you must have heard about sublingual vitamin B12, that is transmucosal. But we are ahead of the race, ahead of the time. We have about 150 transdermal creams and 150 drops, because the transdermals goes directly to the blood after they touch the skin, and transmucosal, when you mix 1 or 2 drops, just the prabhava, just the vibrational intelligence of the herb in 1 liter of water or 16 ounces of water. The intelligence of the water, you heard yesterday Dr. Hari Sharma, water is intelligence. It has to be spring water, not processed water. That intelligence of the water, grabbing the intelligence of these herbal memory drops, because what they have? They have a memory of the herbs, memory of Guruchi, memory of Punarnava, memory, just memory. So they just act on vibrational level. No damage or no HerbDrug interaction in the stomach or liver or colon or kidneys. These are the epidermal and transdermal delivery system. I started this 10 years ago because I was able to see it, that this HerbDrug interaction is going to create a big real problem. It's a real problem, but you have to know it and you have to practice it in your own life. Next. It was short or enough or good? Any question? Yes, Dr. Davis? Dr. Davis is an MD and very awakened soul, and she's really working hard to establish this swa in the area where Ayurveda is less known. The question is, if somebody has hepatitis C, whether the person should have turmeric or not. Crude turmeric? No. Because how turmeric works, the crude one, not even in the food, not even in the drink, because crude turmeric starts to squeeze toxins, and in that process, liver is already struggling with the hepatitis C virus. Liver needs intelligence, not detox. But you can give the turmeric drop safely, because what it will do? It will just support the intelligence of the liver, not squeezing the toxin, not torturing the liver, just supporting the intelligence, and that's what you need. Liver should be awakened, and liver should be thinking, okay, why I'm hosting these viruses? It should not be here at all. And we are using it, but you cannot use any way the crude turmeric, even in the food. It's a contraindicated that way, yes. Any more question? Yes, that's true, because the question is that water should be having more prana, more intelligence, not killed intelligence. It's true, and I think he mentioned also that if water is treated by chlorine, the pranic energy of the water, they kill so that nothing can grow. That's why they are doing it. So the water should be non-processed spring water, which has 100% memory, 100% intelligence in the water, so that water can carry the other intelligence. If water is dumb or water is dead, they have no way to carry any intelligence. So spring water, I recommend this Mountain Valley because they do not use plastic at all. So Mountain Valley spring water is the best water. That's what I use. So it is little costly, but better to pay in the water than the medicine or going to hospital. Yeah. Yes, more question? Capsules or cooking in vitamin, I'm saying in hepatitis C. I do not recommend turmeric in capsule for anybody. I recommend always, like Dr. Sarma told, at least cook in the milk or cook meal with it, cook vegetable with it, make khichdi. Do not use just turmeric powder, half teaspoon twice a day. No, you have to cook with something. You need a carrier so that it's not just going and torturing your liver. This is very necessary to know. I see nowadays couple of famous MDs are selling turmeric tea bags, and people are just putting that tea bag in the water and have, no, that's not good. Or I'm against of that curcumin. Do not do it. And I'm against of even, a lot of people are just putting turmeric capsule, crude turmeric, and say, swallow it. No. See, it is real that turmeric is good for so many things. It's true. But how to use turmeric? Nobody in India have ever heard, when I was growing up, that anybody just having 1 teaspoon of turmeric twice a day. No way. So the science is there. Tradition is there, and tradition is so scientific. This Vedic tradition is so scientific. That's why you have to follow, you have to know about the material, but you have to know also what is the traditional way of using it. What is happening today in nutraceutical world, they see, oh, turmeric, so many benefit. How to make money out of it? Means how to make more money out of it. How to brand something so you sell with a lot of money. What we say, have turmeric, but real turmeric, not the fake turmeric, non-oxidized powder. And just, we sell turmeric, a little bit money, but that's okay. But the turmeric has to be real. That's also fact. Yeah, that's what we were talking today, that if somebody is on medication, find out what medication they are on. Her question is, somebody is on medication, how to transit them, how to help them. The first thing is, check out what medication they are on and what is that for. Then you see what kind of spices, what kind of herb has the same effect. That's what my practitioners and myself are doing. If suppose somebody on diabetic medicine, okay, what herbs are there which are helping promoting sugar metabolism? And then start using them in the food, like if it is food, like cinnamon, fenugreek. But you have to see, the person's pitta should handle these things. And then Gymnema, Indian quinoa, you have to do some research. My students are well aware of this because I teach them for all things. Question is if somebody is using herbal pills or Ayurvedic pills, how to transit them to transdermal. Very simple. Whatever herb they are using, if it is Ayurvedic, I have transdermal and drops for everything. Simply tell them, stop your herbs and do the transdermal and the drops. So you can start with some herb in a transdermal, creams like Arjuna, Ashoka, Brahmi, we have creams for everything, and some herb in the drop. And then just tell them to stop, no problem. Just the question is, like if somebody is taking herbal supplement, yes, and how to convince them, now I'm just changing the question, how to convince them or convince yourself that you can replace them with transdermals and drops, transmucosal. That's why I showed you the slide for transdermal and transmucosal. I have started this transdermal system 10 years ago when there was some few transdermal. These are just the delivery system. Transdermal and transmucosal, transdermal creams and then there's drops. These are just the delivery system and my way of capturing the most powerful vibrational energy in it. So, what kind of scientific evidence? Just read about this delivery system. Read about this transdermal delivery system and transmucosal delivery system. That will give you the validation of my products. Because this system is already there. Even in allopathy, they are using this system. They are using this system in naturopathy also. This is not new now. 10 years ago, it was rare. Now this transdermal and transmucosal system is out there. When I was doing some research for this presentation, it's out there. So just this is a delivery system. It works. A lot of researchers are there. It is just the delivery system. So you don't have to worry about, you simply research this, transdermal and transdermal, how they do it, how they work it, how they go directly in the blood through mucous membrane. As soon as they touches the oral mucosa, they go to the blood without going through liver and kidneys and anywhere and digestive system. This is the safest way. There's a lot of allopathic medicine they are making in this patches to prevent people's liver and kidneys. So this is so simple. This is just the delivery system. You don't have to validate the product. Just the delivery system. Study about that. You will be happy. Okay?
Just wondering if you have a complete chart of how each transdermal, how each one should be applied. We know like how the samadhi set is applied.
Yeah, this is for our student use on the marmas. This is more advanced because marmas are the delivery point. But if somebody, I think, is new for us, so if you don't have to, if you have not gone through my marma program, you can apply anywhere. But the most powerful area to apply the transdermal is a lower spine and pulse. If you don't have this training of marma system, the lower spine and the pulse, any transdermal. Also, if somebody has pain somewhere, stiffness somewhere, you can apply like a Super Sport and Mahakachnar and Anusuddhi directly on that area also. It works for sure. After my lecture, you will hear Dr. Marian Tadelbaum, you heard Dr. Beach, but Dr. Marian Tadelbaum is going to tell you all the success stories. My God, I am even amazed. how many people are getting benefit. The real disease people, MS, fibromyalgia, lot of autism, they are, for the kids, this system is so good. They don't have to swallow the bitter pills. They don't have to sip the bitter teas. And these nectar drops are so aromatic, like you are drinking a fruit drink. So this is a great delivery system. And after my talk, you should listen, Dr. Teilbaum, carefully, how much success he's getting from this transdermal and transmucosal delivery system. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah.
Takadimi takita tatang, takadimi takita tatang, takadimi takita tatang, takadimi takita